guys, Robert and Alexa Nichols here with some daily training for you guys to be able to work on. We're going to break down the round kick a little bit, give you a couple of different ways to practice it at home, doing it on the pads, doing it against a wall, which is really good because everybody's got a wall at home, something you can hold on to work on your flexibility and your strength training as we do it. So remember, when we think about a round kick, there's 4 parts to the kick, what we call the chamber, the extension, the rechamber, and putting it down. Round kicks want to travel as horizontal to the ground as possible. We don't want them moving on an angle. So here's a fun thing that we can do on the wall. Alexa and I are going to hold on to the wall, and you can use that hand, and I'll do this hand so we can see each other. Okay, so holding on to a wall at home, give yourself a little distance. Don't be right on top of the wall because you don't have room to lean back. When you do a round kick, it's always okay to lean this way. I just don't want to lean this way or this way, okay? So when we hold on to the wall there, we're going to take our base foot, we're going to pivot our foot toward the wall, and this is going to allow us to have that little bit of a shock absorber there. We're going to pick up our lead leg toward the target, all right, hand in a guard, and from here we want to think about how that leg is positioned. It should be as horizontal to the ground as possible. One thing you can think about is this, okay? So Lex, pick your leg up, please. When she picks her leg up, the idea is I'm doing this with a target. You could do this with a pillow, with some stuffed animal, something like that. Don't do it with anything, it's bricks. This wants to be horizontal to the ground, just like it is here. If it's pointed, ready, do the wrong thing. If it's like that, no good. That means the leg's in the right position. From here, the hard part is keeping your lower body tucked in while you bring your shoulders back and up, okay? And remember that where you point the knee is where it's gonna fire. So you gotta pull this back here. You should feel the muscles in the lower part of your back here tensing up if you're doing it right, okay? So when we get on the wall to do it together, hands are on the wall, we pivot, we bring the knee up, back as tall as you can, we extend the leg out, bring it back, and put it down. So this is a really big thing to do for flexibility and strength training. It's not easy to do. When you pick that leg up, if you want to just work on pure stretching, grab the leg and the knee and pull it back. Pull it back as high as you can. You can see that it's not easy. Hold it there for a little bit. Even put it down, start to work your hips and your lower back. You can even go into that same position and just work on raises up and down to do some leg strength as well. This will really help with your flexibility. Or again, just work on the round kick. And when I say work on the round kick, I don't mean just pick it up there and flop the whole thing around, okay? It's all about control. The slower you go, the more you're gonna get out of it. So we hold on to the wall, we pick the leg up, we bend the knee back, everything is straight. Hips are in, back is up, we extend out, we bring it back, and put it down. You can do that, do a handful of repetitions of that. When you're doing it right, you're gonna feel it. But remember, it's not here, it's here. You gotta get the backside tucked in. Now, when we just do it on without pads, and if Alexa's facing me in her guard and she's doing her lead leg, the idea is from her guard position that her body springs up, everything rotates, and she can snap that front leg out there to throw the kick. Go for it, kid. Boom, okay? Now, if you don't have if you've got pads at home, okay, if you picked them up when we do the sails, go ahead. Great, hit it again. Boom, you can hit it that way. Another thing you can do with it is, believe it or not, if you have a paper plate, okay, I don't have one with me, but if you have a paper plate, you can hold the edge of the paper plate and just work on hitting the edge of the paper plate. Go ahead. Or a stiff piece of like cardstock paper, something along those lines. A pillow is fine. You hold 2 ends of the pillow, so that way they can pick it up and pop that leg. Okay. Now this is what we call a number 1 round kick. A number 1 round kick means you're kicking with the front leg. Okay. Another thing she could do, back up a little bit, is she could throw her back leg, her number 2 round kick, so that way her back leg comes around. Go ahead. And it lands in front. That's very important. Okay, we always teach that habit of making sure that kick lands in front. Step back up. Okay, your choice of leg. She's gonna fire that back leg. Boom. Base foot still pivots and land ready to fight. Okay, don't just throw the kick and put your hands, okay, I'm done, because then boom, you're gonna get nailed. Okay, that's a number 2 round kick. Okay, back up a little bit. And now slide in and hit with the front leg, the number 3 round kick. Okay, so slides in and boom. Number 3 round kick is another way to do it. Which is a moving forward kick here. Why don't you hold this? All right, old man can kick too. All right, you got that good, right? Both hands? Hold it, because if I kick it and it hits the cameraman, he's getting very upset. All right, from my guarding position, if I'm doing a number 3 round kick, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can either step the feet together to pick up the leg, or you can actually step across the kicking leg. Not behind, in front or across, so I can pick that leg up and throw the kick. Okay, that's a number 3. If I do a number 4 round kick, I'm at a closer range, I do a full step back, and then I throw my new lead leg. Okay, so again, I do it from this side, I do a number 4, I step back, and then I throw the kick, okay? So, come on in, kiddo. Round kicks are the most used kick in martial arts, okay? So, we teach them at the beginner of the level, but if you go talk to any of the black belts, they'll tell you, number 1 kick used in sparring. We also have a lot of different target areas we could use with that, okay? Hands up. We could do round kicks to the inside or the outside of the leg. We can throw them to the body. We can throw them to the head. Okay, so you have a lot of variety on where you can throw that round kick. So that's why it's so utilized, because we need to make sure we throw it in a variety of different situations. Some of the other videos you see will mix in hands. They're in your sparring combinations a lot, but work that round kick, especially the posture, getting that knee up when we were doing this before and working on that pull of the knee, okay? The more you can pull that back and hold it up, great leg strengthening. I highly recommend for anybody that has difficulty with flexibility. So, is that about it? Yeah. That's about it? She says, yeah. Please post some videos. Let us know how you're doing at home. Let us see your training. We're going to be training at home too, so we want to see you guys doing it, okay? Thanks. Stay safe.